We were approached by the church to look at regeneration for the whole building. This is one of a number of projects we've got on with them. This particular building was in a really sorry state. It was pretty much derelict. It actually took 2.5 to 3 years, and a fair amount of the time was spent on planning the project with the church to obviously get their space set out correctly. The whole building required a lot of attention and love as well, and care, and I think we fully appreciate that. We're not just a developer, we have 5 or 6 architects working full time. I set the business up and I'm an architect, and I don't think we would have got such interesting spaces had we not had the amount of architectural help within our own company. Just these 2 levels, none of this space really existed, so this is creating brand new space, but then working with the planning authority to ensure that the outside of the building isn't harmed. It's in a conservation area and it is quite an important building for the area. We've got a fabulous ensuite bathroom up in the last part of the roof space up here. The lift comes direct into this apartment, so it is like a full penthouse apartment. The kitchen has really come about because of the weird geometry in the roof space we have up here. None of this space really existed initially in the existing building. There were a couple of sort of loft rooms up here, but then we converted it into a 2-bedroom flat as it is now. And we've got this strange sort of end bit where it goes out to the chimney breast, and it seems an ideal spot for the kitchen because you've got 2 really nice little peephole windows at either side. So if you're at the oven, then you can be looking out and down Newton Road. So it's a nice little spot to put the kitchen, and you get the breakfast bar and a bit of a dining area over there, leaving the vast majority of the space in the sitting room for living area. These apartments have sold almost frighteningly quickly. I think this area anyway is so hot. People want to live in W2, W11, anything around Notting Hill is very hot. The top level in this apartment is right in the apex of the roof. We probably could have squeezed a 3rd bedroom in there if we really wanted to be tight and make it pokey, but I don't think that would have had the comfortable luxury feel that the flat has. And then you've actually got a really funky main ensuite, and then you've got a very good quality ensuite on the guest bedroom. En-suites now for the upper end, the luxury end, are hugely important. I think people want to be able to sleep, bathe, wash, whatever it might be in one space without having to traipse through the apartment, but then you need a good quality cloakroom for guests, etc.
And is this the first bath that you've done that you could hold a party in?
Yes, it is. It's a lot of fun actually, and it's interesting. You can split the prospective buyers in right down the middle. Either people thought fabulous, I can have a great party and I can have plenty of people in that bath, or you had other people who didn't really fancy going upstairs and then filling up an enormous bath for themselves. I think there's a real attraction for people living in older converted buildings as opposed to brand new builds. I think new builds can be great and fantastic, but they need real careful attention so they don't look like boring boxes, whereas there's nothing like a boring box about this building. It's very interesting, there's a lot of quirkiness, and I think people enjoy that.